Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak, and welcome to a very, very special Eid edition of World This Morning. I'm your host, Ahmed Nawaz, and I've been joined by the fabulous Shiza Jasmine Hashmi as well. Shiza, Eid Mubarak.
Khair Mubarak, Assalamu alaikum and Eid Mubarak to all of you, whoever is celebrating and whoever is not, whoever is watching us. I think this day is very special for all the Muslims around the world, as this day is all about, festivities. What do you think about that? And for women especially, I have to say, this is all about preparations. We start preparing for our clothes, our matching jewelry, we start selecting our bangles, henna, ahead of this month, But Ahmed, I have a question. How is this day in terms of preparations important for men?
We have to get up on time as the very first, and that's, for the hard workers we men are, it's quite difficult to get early in the morning and get out of the house and go for the prayers, then come back, then go towards these arrangements. So I think she's just being modest when she says these preparations before time. I think the men are equal in having these preparations as well. But then again, I love the fact that you say festivity. And that's
right.
what it is, because we've had, alhamdulillah, very fabulous Ramadan. Of course, it was too hot. But then again,
but
finally,
we made it through.
Yeah, we made it through, and finally it's that.
And thank God for the rainfalls. Though.
Yeah, and I do say this is the best time of the year, whether it's this Eid or Eid al-Adha after that as well. I think the best time of the year is when we get to be as one, as a family, and enjoy everything we can as well.
It's true that Eid al-Fitr is a reward. I mean, after such a long month of fasting, we fast for almost 30 days, and after that we get this sweet reward. We make different food and sweets, and we prepare for our dressed. We share the love with our families, with our friends, and we share gifts as well. We are going to talk about Eid as well. We have a very amazing list of guests lined up for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some amazing people who are going to share their experiences of how they're enjoying this Eid as well. At the very first, we've got Dr. Asrana Razwan, who's a dermatologist as well. Welcome, Eid Mubarak.
Thank you.
Eid Mubarak,
Eid Mubarak
to
you.
For being here.
And
Thank you.
with that, we've got Hazik, who's in 6th grade, and he is no doubt a little genius. Hazik, Eid Mubarak, welcome to the show.
Eid Mubarak,
Khair Mubarak, thank you so much. And we've been joined by Dr. Mark Mustansir, who's a clinical psychologist. Dr. Sabit, thank you. Eid Mubarak to you as well.
Thank you so much. Happy Eid to you too.
Happy Eid to everyone. And on the right side, we've got some star-studded guests as well. And we've got Sidra Khan, who's a lecturer at the National University of Modern Languages. Eid Mubarak.
Khair Mubarak. Eid Mubarak to you.
Khair Mubarak.
And we've got the very young, talented writer as well, Aisha. Eid Mubarak. Welcome to the show.
Khair Mubarak.
Khair Mubarak. And we've got the very talented singer as well. We've got Umair Khan. Umair, Eid Mubarak. Thank you so much for coming.
Khair Mubarak. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. So, like I said, we're going to have a lot of fun this Eid, as we do every year here at PTV World. And I'll be coming up with these questions because our profession somehow do get affected with the entire fervor of Eid as well.
True,
and
true.
all our lives, I think, Shiza, are based on our professions and
Right.
combining these holiday fevers as well.
Right, and I'm so happy and thankful for all of you to be here on this special day. I know it's very hard to take time out on the first day of Eid. Thank you, Ahmed, for being here.
For being here, yes.
Ahmed has shifted roles recently. You're a father now, and Eid is very different for him. Do you want to talk about it?
Of course I do. It's my daughter's first Eid, and I want to make it as special as I can. Of course, I do have it in the back of my mind that, the Eid structure. Now, I understand why grown-ups were a little reserved when he went to them as well. But that being said, I think I want Meherma to have the best Eid she can. She's already enjoying herself.
Yeah.
And of course, she's too young to be on the show right now. She's going to mess everything up.
But we're going to have her in the future, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah. All right. Dr. Saib, I'll be moving to you. How is your profession related to this Eid as well? We understand that dermatology and cosmetics as well is now, I think, more accepted in society and is much needed for both men and women.
So you must be having clients, way before Eid.
Lot of
You must be
patients,
having
they
bookings for
came to
every
me
day.
before Eid, and they just want their Botox and their the different procedures being done for them. They
Beauty
are actually
treatments,
beauty
basically.
treatments. They are
Right.
getting ready for the different cosmetology procedures, and they want to get to be very beautiful, to look beautiful on Eid. That's where
Right.
the patients, they come for these procedures. So there was a lot of rush in the clinic, and everybody was coming.
So
but
have you-
finally, you had time to relax and enjoy your Eid with us, obviously.
The
Oh,
Eid
well, I
has
do
come,
have
and
a
this is
question for
the
you.
time for relaxation is coming.
As you have joined this profession many years ago, I'm sure, has there ever been any situation where you had to turn down a client or say no? Maybe they were in an emergency, or maybe it was an Eid day, and you were busy, so you had to tell them no.
No, if there's emergency on the Eid day, then I have to go to the hospital and see the
Right.
patient. There has been no time when I say no to the patient.
That's great, Dr. Asrana. Well, I have a question for you, Hazik. We know you as Hazik, the rock star. So I want you to share with us how you got the name of the rock star.
Okay, I was in advanced Montessori and I might be 5 to 6 years old. And there was this annual function in my school in where all the parents were invited. And I did a performance in which I was a rock star.
Wow.
And then everyone in school, rock star, rock star, rock
Oh,
star.
so you just got the name after that. Okay.
And you became famous. And I'm sure he's famous for a lot of other things. We're going to be discussing
such
that
a genius,
on the
yes.
show as well. And before this as well, we were wondering, is there anything he can do?
That's true. I mean, he is going to share with us in a short while all the things that he does already. How old are you again?
11.
He's only 11, mashallah. We will be talking about that in detail. Now moving to towards you, Dr. Marokh. How is Eid special for you?
Well, apart from my profession, I love baking. And I always bake chocolate mousse cake or, cheesecake.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I'm having a sweet tooth actually.
Okay.
I'm all
That's
like
brilliant.
that.
You know,
I'm too much into the baking.
Oh, my favorite dish for Eid is always a mango pie that my mom makes.
Oh,
It's very specific. It's a sort of a ritual for Eid.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite dish that you make?
Chocolate moist cake.
Oh,
I just
wow.
love that.
Sounds so delicious. Are you making it today as well?
Yeah, definitely yes.
Yes?
Because my family is waiting for that.
Really?
Yeah, so after the show, we can have a mango pie, then we can have a chocolate mousse cake, and of course we can have other things which might be from one of the special guests as well. Right, I have to come to Sidra as well on this. Sidra, the whole routine of being a lecturer is pretty tough, obviously, because even when we're in the student role, we understand that once we're done, we're going to say goodbye, we're done, we're going to enjoy the rest of our lives. But you're one of those special people who still wants to carry on the education process forward.
Yeah.
So what does Eid mean for you from getting a big break from all that hectic schedule?
Well, I won't say I'm having a break from that. Why? Because I know one single thing. I just got finished with my final papers. I mean, students just got finished with their exams, I guess 4 days back. And so now Eid is like a break for them. And we are just going to check their papers on Eid, and then we are going to submit their results. So they're going to be very much a hectic problem with us on Eid for that matter. Apart from that, yes, I would accept and endorse your point that I cannot forget how I do not want to actually get away from the university life, so I came back again as a lecturer on it.
Right, and a very young writer as well, Aisha. Yeah. How are you enjoying the Eid? Do you generally like the festivity of Eid? Because as Shiza mentioned as well, for the female side, it's pretty special. You got to get your bangles, you got to get your mehndi.
There's a lot of
preparations involved.
Well, basically, there are different sides to an Eid festivity. First of all, you've got to prepare for everything, and that includes basically getting everything done for your parents and for enjoying the festival as a whole. But I guess Eid counts as well too, so that's a big part of Eid as well. So. Yeah.
So I guess two of our esteemed guests are enjoying the fact of Eid as well.
I am as well. I am still in that category who receives Eid.
Well, lucky you. Yeah. Right, Umair, I'm sure Eid is obviously special for all of us, but you being a singer by profession, I'm sure your guests at your home would want you to sing something every time they arrive.
You must be performing all the day.
All the time, it happens. Everywhere. Whenever I go like, all my friends, they go like, okay, ho gaya kaam ghar pe, let's go out and let's jam, man. So it's Eid day, we'll jam on Eid day, with loud. So yeah, this
sounds interesting. Also, we were talking about you were going to launch a new song soon. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I actually just got done with this song. It's called Tum Aur Main.
Okay.
And just recently got done with Sarman Ghafoori, did it.
Okay.
So inshallah, might be in 2 months, 3 months is going to be on air.
So it means even Eid for you is no respite from the profession. You still got to continue this as
singers are famous. Like wherever you go, you have to sing. Everybody they go like, okay, sing something, bro.
And we're gonna have you singing something very soon as well, because obviously he can sing. He's gonna enlighten us with his mesmerizing voice. But Shiza, I have to mention one thing here as well, that of course Eid is about everyone, it's about family, but somewhere in between we feel that we've lost that flavor, that fervor that used to be quite some time ago when we were young. We had cousins knocking on our doors, we were told to just come out of our houses. But I think when technology comes in, we're actually moving away.
You know, it's so true. I just actually wanted to ask these kids, when we were their age, when we were students, before Eid holidays, we used to, you know, collect Eid cards and bangles, and we used to distribute them among our classmates, among our friends. I don't think that happens anymore, does it? I mean, there used to be proper stalls for Eid cards and bangles and everything. Do you guys give out gifts before Eid?
Yeah, not really, but sometimes, yeah.
That's why I say when technology comes in. But I love that you bring this fact, because I still remember we always lived in a joint family structure. We had all those cousins in, and we had a great time. But we used to say hi to each other every day almost. That's about seeing your counterparts every day. But the best thing was that on Eid, and this is the best part that we've missed, Eid cards were always there. It was me writing to 6 of my cousins, or 6 of them writing back to me. So the flavor was there. And Dr. Saba, I think you'll agree that when we're going towards technology, that flavor is suddenly
that thing is being lost nowadays. But the people do bring gifts for the servants, for the other persons who work with them. And usually we give Eid to them. Now we are grown up, and now we have to give Eid to our kids and other people.
A very important point, that we should not forget our
yes,
worker
the servants are very important. The people who work for us, they are very important, and we have to purchase different gifts, and we have to present them.
But Dr. Marek, do you think this is the same thing you feel as well, that we're actually fading from that flavor that we used to have a couple of years ago?
Yeah, that is actually fading. But I personally feel like I follow actually the traditional school of thought. I still make cards, Eid cards for my family members, and I still prepare the basket of confectionaries for the kids in my family. So you know, that actually inculcate the feeling of love and, you know, the happiness of the event. And this is really important, which is now missing in our society because of the instant gratification, I must say.
And you'd want that to continue towards your other generations as well?
Definitely.
And you're setting a good example, I think.
Yes, definitely.
Right. So do you get a lot of Eid messages from your students as well?
I do.
Because you're giving out the results very soon, so I'm sure they'll be asking for an extra bit of Eid.
Yes, there's added sweetness in their messages too.
So you're a lenient marker.
Oh yeah, I would say yes, I am quite a lenient marker, because that's like my way of giving Eid to them.
That's sweet, I think. You have your own way. So I think I'm going to ask the grown-ups here, how has the concept of Eid changed for you? I mean, I'm pretty sure it was different when you were a kid in terms of receiving Eid and doing different things. For women especially, I'm pretty sure you spend half of your day working at home, maybe baking and maybe, you know, preparing dishes. So how has it changed? Do you like this, or do you miss the older Eid?
Yeah, when we were younger, and then when we were the kids, then we used to enjoy the Eid more by purchasing different items and different things, and asking our parents to just ask them again and again to bring these things for us. But nowadays we are grown-ups, and we have to we have certain responsibilities on ourselves, and we have to look after the house, we have to clean the house before Eid, we have to supervise the servants, we have to do many cookings, because the servants also go on Eid. So we have to prepare different dishes and for the kids, for the family. And if you're living in a joint system, then we have to do a lot of other things.
There's a lot of
we have to
well, but I have to say, despite all of that, you look brilliant on this day of Eid, mashallah. All of you actually look stunning.
Thank you.
And so do you. You took a lot of time, but you still managed to look your best on Eid.
You know, my makeup artist is a perfectionist, I have to say.
Who did you make up today?
Well, you know, the makeup artists at PTV are not off on Eid days. He is called Umair, I think. And Umair did a brilliant job. Oh, by the way, I have to take a moment and say that this set is new, that we made especially for this Eid, thanks to our team. You guys did a great job, I have to say.
And that's the beauty of it. Like I said, it's not just your family at home as well. It's about the entire fraternity, whether it's at your office, whether it's at your school, wherever you are. I think Eid is about the entire family you have, and especially Pakistan television. If you talk about this, then since generations, we've continued this tradition of being there on the day, whether it's our designers, whether it's cameramen, the engineers, the IT people, the set designers, the makeup guys. I think you can't exclude any one of them. And my apologies if you forget them.
Yes.
And Shiza, I think the tradition, all these kinds of cultural traditions, Pakistan television has been the platform that has set
Pakistan television is the pioneer of all this, you know, and I think Pakistan television is the first to ever host TV shows, Eid shows especially. And we are thankful to all of the team. As Ahmed has mentioned, everyone, you know, on all days of Eid, it's not only day one, all days of Eid, every single person is here to work. Now, I think to add the music quotient to our show, we're going to move towards Umair.
Yeah, but we're very sorry we're going to make this request. I'm sure you're used to this by now. But let's have Umair give us a good song, probably entertain us. And let's
considering the fact it's a joyous occasion.
Yeah, so let's take a song. Do you have anything in mind?
I'll sing Zohaib Hasan.
Yeah,
okay,
perfectly fine. I think that would be lovely. Okay. So this is as entertaining it can get. And like we promised you at the very start, we're going to have a great celebration, a great festival and a great show for you as well. So all over now to Umair.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like this. दिल मेरे चल रहे धीरे 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 तू जरा संभल रे धीरे 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 तू नहीं है प्यार की मंजिल एक बार गिरा उठना मुश्किल हो दिल मेरे चल रहे धीरे धीरे You can sing along with me if you want. सांसों में खुशबू है आँखों में नशा कुछ बदली है ज़मीन बदला है कुछ आसमां वो दिल मेरे चल रहे धीरे 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 तू जरा संभल रे धीरे 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 तू नहीं है प्यार की मंजिल एक बार गिरा उठना मुश्किल.
And the fact that he just sung Zohaib Hasan makes it more special on Eid as well, because he's one of my personal favorites, him and Nazi as well.
Yeah, I love their singing style.
And I think the reform, the revolution they brought in the music industry, it was just phenomenal as well.
Exactly.
And I understand now why you have so many requests. You're mashallah very good.
Very talented.
So I think we've obviously a rock star in the making and a rock star already as well. So were you inspired always by Zohaib Hasan, or were there other people as well?
Of course, he's legend. He's like living legend. So yeah, whenever I listen, it's like, you know, when you relate with the song, then and you can feel the the melody. Everything was like very good. So I always like it.
So when was it that you discovered that you wanted to pursue singing?
I was like a guitar player. I'm doing music. It's been 15 years now.
Okay.
So I was just a guitar player. I used to play leads. So one place I started singing just like that, and this bunch of people, they really loved it, and they were like, "You should sing, bro." So I go like, "Okay, let's sing it." So then 6 years back, I started singing.
So how's the music industry? We know that if we talk about a couple of years now, the last 5 to 8 years, I think, have been a revolution for Pakistani music. Watching all these new, editions coming up, these new initiatives, and these new breed of singers we're having. So I think we always had this passion and talent of singing, but somewhere in between we were actually on the verge of losing it. But what do you think? Do you think now we finally have that right structure for singers now?
You see so many platforms, they are doing it right now, and this is really good. But yeah, I mean, I see so many places. I mean, Coke Studio, Nescafe Basements, Pepsi, they are doing good job. And yeah, you can, promote yourself here on these places. So yeah, I think.
I mean, we do have many new opportunities when it comes to music, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have a question for Haziq and Aisha. Since you both are on the receiving end of Eid, right? Do you guys have any plans on where you're going to spend it? Or do you guys feel responsible actually that maybe you should share it with the people who are needy? Maybe you should buy gifts for your parents or siblings? Or do you guys have any plans?
Well, I mostly blow it all on food. But this time, specifically, obviously, there is some special portion that's for people who are in need of it, because obviously since we've gotten it, we're supposed to give it back.
Right.
And the whole point of it is to share joy with other people. So like that's an integral part of it. But yeah, inshallah, I'll be getting a new phone with it. So yeah.
So she's getting a new phone. That means the financial aspect of Eid is very good for her. Obviously.
You know, the maximum Eid that I've ever gotten is actually 5,000.
Wow.
I'm not lying, you guys. What about you, Hazik? How are you going to spend your Eid?
Well, when I get my Eid in my hand, I start to think, where should I spend it? Sometimes I save it for buying electronic things from which I'm going to make robots or something. And from that saved money, sometimes I also spend it on the needy and the poor. It depends. And with the Eid I'm going to spend, I buy food and mostly toys.
Now you've mentioned robotics. You've been studying robotics with a NUST, with a diploma. I think you've been doing for 2 to 3 years now. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, why not? I study. I am in a course about robotics in NUST LearnAbots.
Okay.
And it's a really good platform for learning robotics. I mean, we do hands-on robotics there, and we learn coding C. And it's really fun, and I'm doing a project these days. It's literally WALL-E. It's called the Drastic Builder 2000.
Oh, so the viewers who don't know about WALL-E, tell them about something about WALL-E.
So WALL-E was a film released, and it had a robot in it which collected trash and made it into trash blocks. My robot is going to do the same thing, but with plastic, and it's going to make Lego bricks out of it. And then they can be used for building homes for poor people in villages who don't have a home or can't afford.
Right. It was a very good concept, and I think for our viewers as well, because Shiza just mentioned about WALL-E as well. I think we've got the trailer lined up for WALL-E as well, and we'll show our viewers what WALL-E really is, and then we'll move back to Hazik and ask him about his project, which is actually, like he said, is what the WALL-E was as well. So let's go towards the trailer. Thing about this project is it going towards recycling, promoting the concept of recycling as well.
It does promote that concept, and it's really good because right now and these days Pakistanis don't do that anymore. I mean, like you're traveling down on the road and you see a bottle there, you see a shopper there, you see a bottle there, you see a shopper there. So it's actually going to recycle all of the main plastics, like it's going to recycle PET, HDPE, and propylene. PET is the normal plastic bottles like Pepsi and the Sprite bottles, and HDPE are the lotion and shower gel and shampoo bottles.
I'm sure I'll have to Google them when I go back. So that's why I say he's a genius. He's no short of a genius as well.
He's really a genius
but look, the best part about this is him being a genius is all about contributing to society, Shiza.
Right,
and that's why he wants to make this world a better place. And I love both of these children mentioned the fact, which is very special, that we need to remember the underprivileged sections of society on Eid as well, because Eid is for everyone. It's about sharing, and the whole concept of the month of Ramadan we had before this as well, and then Eid now is about remembering those underprivileged sections of society as well. And I think you can relate to this from your university projects as well, that remembering those people who obviously are not as privileged as we have been over the years is the real essence of Eid.
Real essence, exactly. I mean, what we exactly teach our children every day, that it's not just the theoretical knowledge we need to learn, it's just the practical knowledge we are actually trying to prepare you for. We are the ones who are trying to prepare you for the practical life and how the norms and the values of a society, of how you can build it far more better from the previous generations where actually we have been there. So the better part is, the more you give, the more you get. So it's the better lesson we as the teachers give to our students, that the more you get, it does not keep it to yourself, but give it to others also. So this is how it's.
We never took our teachers seriously, did we?
You know, that's true, but I'm so glad that the millennials, that the new generation are actually growing up with a sense of responsibility. They know that they have to, you know, we're actually welcoming an era of inclusion in the future. Now, I want to talk about Chand Raat. And for those who don't know, Chand Raat is the sighting of moon. It's a celebration that we do.
And Shiza's had a pretty amazing Chand Raat. You can see all over, and some of our guests as well.
I love Eid al-Fitr because of Chand Raat. We don't have Chand Raat on Eid al-Azhar, right?
Yeah, obviously, but you still can. You know, if you're.
But it's not the
if
same.
If you're keen on decorating your animal as well, so you can still have a Chand Raat.
Yes. So, how was your Chand Raat, Dr. Asrana?
It was good. I went with my daughters for shopping, and there's last day shopping as well.
Yeah,
and the
that's
people
true.
they
Why?
buy
That's my question. Why last day
designs.
shopping?
Usually, many brands they have their different designs on the last day of Eid. So the girls are very excited. My daughter's very excited. They want to purchase the dresses or buying the dresses on the last day.
It's a strategy. They always release the best designs just a day before Eid.
Just a day before Eid, or on the last day or 2 days before Eid. Last 2 to 3 days, they're very important.
Right.
Because the new designs there.
And that's the change in perception, because Shiza says new designs on the last day of Ramadan, and all I see on Chand Raat is traffic, jams, and queues. So that's what we see. But do you think, Dr. Maruk, the essence of shopping on Chand Raat, whether you have your preparations already done or not, is what makes it special?
Yeah, definitely yes. But I must say over here that psychologically speaking, ladies are more shopaholic, and there is some internal satisfaction if they are purchasing few things of their choices, and they are never happy from one suit. They always want multiple dresses, cosmetics, jewelry,
and the concept of sale and little up to as well.
And it makes us excited.
Just a while ago, Ahmed was asking me that why is it that girls buy so many suits for one day? How are you going to wear so many suits on one day?
Yeah.
Because this gives us, internal satisfaction.
It's so true. I mean, there's no way I can explain this to you guys, especially. I mean, it's a satisfaction that you cannot understand.
Us guys. I think me and Umair have got to sit separately now. This is us guys.
What I do, I just, take my sister and mom on ride. Okay, let's go. I'll drive you, and you go and do your shopping.
But you can wait in the car and jam as well. So
that's what I do.
So we've got our things right now. We've got to go to a very short break. But when we come back, we're going to have more fun and probably more excitement because it is Eid. So going towards this short break, stay tuned.
Eid Mubarak. Welcome back. Eid Mubarak to all of you who are watching. Eid Mubarak to our guests. And we are having an amazing time today on the first day of Eid. Well, Ahmed, there's one question that I have to ask you. How does the occasion of Eid change our sentiments as a nation? How does this affect our mood as a nation?
Well, that's a very strong question you bring on Eid. I thought you were going to ask me only Eid questions, but
this is related to Eid.
Yeah, but I guess considering the fact that we're Pakistanis, I think we're very passionate about these things.
True.
Whether it's just that one little thing that can bring the entire nation closer. And I think because we've been on the verge of a very good 2018 that has been for Pakistan as an entire nation, I think we're, especially on Eid, the best part, I think now, the new generations, you talked about this as well, are realizing the concept of tolerance, the concept of forgiving nature, and the concept of, you know, giving to other segments of society
also
as well.
the true traditional values of Eid. And now that you've mentioned that we're all together celebrating this Eid, I want to take this moment and remember our Muslim brothers from all around the world, and especially from Indian occupied Kashmir, from Palestine, and from Burma, who are maybe not able to celebrate Eid
and Syria as well.
we are.
And
From
Syria,
yes, Syria as well, and other Muslim brothers who are maybe bedridden or work-ridden, who are not able to celebrate Eid Day with their loved ones or friends. I want to say that we are so happy to be sharing our joy with you. We pray and hope that this Eid Day brings a new ray of hope in your lives, and it is as joyous for you as it is for us.
And that's the best part. You can still remember them in your prayers. You can do as much as you can for them as well. I think everybody in society contributes just that little bit, and we can end up with a lot. Now, I'll go towards my guests, and I'm going to ask them something very special. Sidra, what has been that one childhood memory from Eid, one which you obviously cherish, and one that embarrassing moment on Eid which you think should never had been there at all?
I'm pretty sure you have one. Everyone has.
Everyone does have it, but the embarrassing ones, I don't know. I'm okay to talk about it right now. Okay. So the good thing is getting Eid.
That's the
perfect part of it.
Yes.
Although we didn't get that much heavy ones because we're still millenniums, but whatever we got, it was the funniest thing. And the embarrassing moment is okay. The embarrassing moment would be making fun of our friends. Basically, making fun of our friends or teasing our friends at that Eid moment, or how they actually dressed up, or how they are dolled up, or making fun of their clips and colorful things they used to wear on it. So that can be an embarrassing.
What about you, Mer? What's been that one special memory you've always cherished about Eid?
She said that you get Eid. So, of course, right now we don't get Eid. We have to give them, all the kids. So, embarrassing moment, I don't find any embarrassing moment on Eid Day.
Right.
Yeah.
So you think everything is enjoyable, obviously?
Yeah, I mostly sing and go out and play snooker and all that, and there's no embarrassing moment.
So there's no funny or memorable moment from any of the Eids that you've spent in your past years?
It's not that, embarrassing. I don't find any embarrassing moment.
Have you ever left Eid Namaz? Have you ever slept on it?
Yeah, I left Eid Namaz once.
It usually happens very early, right?
Really? Now you understand. Really? Now she knows.
Okay, that's embarrassing moment.
Yeah. No, but now you finally get.
This is my embarrassing Eid moment, you guys.
So now she's finally understand what we men have to go through. Like,
while you are gone for the Eid prayers, we are preparing food for you guys.
Yes,
how much is
women
that?
get up early in the morning and they prepare the food and everything, because you people have to come from Eid and you have to take
what do you mean
kurma.
we people? We're still people.
Do you know
Sheer kurma and other things you have to take.
The
lady wives, they have to cook the food and everything.
Absolutely.
You know, she's
And
right.
we have to
There's
get
a
up.
traditional halwa puri breakfast at my place. I'm pretty sure everyone has that, right?
No, we don't.
Anyway, so
I don't
Aisha,
have halwa
what
at
memories
my
do you have from your childhood? Some very special memories.
So my embarrassing moment was that we had some guests over for lunch, and I was a bit too overexcited about the dessert, and I was leaning over the table and looking into the kheer bowl, and I slipped, and I landed right in the middle of that, and I had to leave the lunch as it was and go take a shower and change.
Well, that's your embarrassing moment. For me, that would be the moment I cherish, falling in a bowl of kheer.
I wouldn't cherish that. I mean, no, but I'm pretty sure she was dressed up and everything, and then she had to face the people again.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was embarrassing.
So the good part is, I think every Eid has the same thing, because the essence of it is that you're together and you're enjoying something as a family and as a whole. So I guess that's the best part of it.
Well, from the guests as well, but the world needs to know what the Shiza Hashmi had an embarrassing moment on you.
Actually, I can't remember.
That's so diplomatic, Shiza. Dr. Maru, any childhood memory you still cherish?
Well, definitely. getting Eid from all elders, since I'm the youngest piece in my family, and they still treat me like a child.
The youngest is
Although
always the
I'm
youngest,
married
trust
now,
me, yes.
but they still treat me like a child. And yesterday my sister was asking me, how much Eid do you want to have? I was like, oh really?
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, this is so sweet.
Yeah.
And I still get Eid. And the embarrassing moment was, when I was in 6th grade, I just said to my mom that I'm going to bake a cake, since I was a bakery lover and all that.
Okay.
She said to me, yes, you can go. And I added so much of sodium bicarbonate in that.
Oh,
and then my father just tasted it and he said, it's amazing. And when I myself tasted it, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to vomit. So
but that is also a very sweet memory,
Yeah,
more
that
than
is
it's
very
embarrassing, I
Yeah,
think.
instead of discouraging, he actually, accepted what his daughter made. And
daughter's
I
bond.
think this is the special bond that is between fathers and daughters that
and
that
this is
they
what,
share.
made me very good at baking.
At baking as well,
Yeah.
yes, obviously. Dr. Sabit,
Yeah,
do you have
the-
a very special memory you cherish?
Yeah,
And
the
also embarrassing
cherishing
one.
Yeah.
The cherishing memories are just we collect the EDs and we just go for the bangles and mehndi and everything, because that was when we were kids, that was very important thing. And the embarrassing moment is that I just recall my late grandfather, and when I was very young, maybe I was in class 3 or class 2, I had 2 to 3 frocks with me, and he just asked my Nana, my maternal grandfather, I asked him, Baba, what should I wear on Eid? I'm getting confused. What should I have? 2 to 3 dresses. I don't know what to be wear on the first day of Eid. He said, Beta, you wear one dress and hold the other one on the hanger because you want to show them
For a display.
for the display, because I think you want the display. So I got embarrassed.
All right, Hazik, I'm pretty sure you have some amazing memories for Eid.
Yeah, one memory is that all of my cousins were at my grandfather's and grandmother's house. And the best part about my grandmother and grandfather's house is we live in the same street, and the
Oh.
kids say 5 hours, 4 hours.
And even into cities, obviously.
Yes, and literally walking distance. So we all went to a restaurant and we ate, and that was really good. And the embarrassing moment was
The one we
The
were all
last
waiting
Eid.
for.
the last. It happened on the last Eid. Yes, I bought a new bicycle, and it had been 2-3 years that I had rode a bicycle. And then on the morning, I was riding my bicycle when I think I drove too fast, and I literally banged into a car, and because of my cycle's gears, it literally had a big dent. And there was this kid that was with me, and he said that तुमने मेरी मामू की गाड़ी तोड़ दी.
Okay, yes.
So, were you hurt?
Yes, I think. And many times it has happened that I'm hurt on the first day of Eid, and Mama ye dekhe.
Oh.
But I think it happens to a lot of kids. I still remember, because we were always fond of playing so much cricket, even on Eid days, that even some of our friends used to say, come on, it's Eid, for God's sake, leave cricket today as well. And our parents were dragging us into the house, the guests are coming, and you look as hideous as you can. But we never stopped, because it was Eid. And I think that's the thing I miss the most about Eid as well, just having that free time to just go out and enjoy with friends. And like I said, because now we're getting too involved in our profession and our whatever commitments we had, we need to remember the importance of being a
since
family.
we've talked about this, we're so involved in our professions. That is the reason I'm not wearing mehndi, because I have to do news. Otherwise I would have.
That's just a lame excuse. I'm
It's
sure she didn't
not.
have time. We're going towards a short break as well. When we come back, we're going to have more excitement, and we're going to have a very fun packed game as well. Stay tuned. Right, welcome back now from that break. We were with you in the last hour as well, and now we've got some other fun activities. It is, of course, Eid. Once again, Eid Mubarak to all of you. Unfortunately, Aisha had to leave us, but we've been joined by another fantastic guest as well. We've got Jawad Chaudhary. Jawad, assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak.
Wa alaikum assalam. Eid Mubarak. Kaise hain aap?
Alhamdulillah. Jawad, so how are you enjoying this Eid?
So far it's going good. Yeah, wonderful. It's a good day.
And I had this one question from Umair as well, because you're a singer as well.
Yeah.
Is it that on Eid, when you have a lot of guests over or wherever you're going, do you get people to tell you to sing all the time?
Well, it happens a lot of time. I mean, there's so many people. They goes like, you know, it's Eid.
It's time to perform.
Yeah, it's time to perform because when it's the Ramzan time, you don't get so many gigs. You don't get so many.
Sort of a break, right?
Yeah, sort of a break for a month. Then after a month, you guys are like.
So where did it all start from? Where did this passion for singing? And
I was in 8th class. I was actually in hostel, and the CEO of my hostel, he was a guitarist. So he actually, generally taught me guitar, and I was like, okay. And so, then I started practicing, and day by day, I was like, okay, now I can do something. So that's why I'm.
So you learned from him?
Yeah, I actually did.
And Umair, you self-taught?
Yeah, I've never learned from anybody.
Okay.
Great.
I've seen online
tutorials
and all from this guy, Paul Gilbert. So I used to follow him.
And they really work, because my younger brother plays the guitar as well, and I actually saw him learning from these online tutorials. Yeah. And I tried, but I was too lazy.
That's the best way.
Really?
And after that, I was teaching people.
Oh wow,
that's
amazing.
I was teaching so many diplomats in diplomatic. So yeah.
So you can carry forward this tradition.
So it does not matter like you learn from someone or you're learning it from a computer.
It's your own
It's actually it's something in you. Is
your
that
passion? I think.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, it's a blessing actually. I call it a blessing that
you
can play an instrument. Not everyone can play an instrument.
Yeah, because it requires a lot of dedication.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because I've seen guys who learned the guitar as well, and Umair, you can comment on this, that they usually jam for hours and hours.
When I started, I remember I used to play रात 9 से सुबह 5 बजे तक non-stop. And I used to play on one mode and just grab one mode and I go like.
On your own, just practicing?
Yeah, on my own.
I don't play. Neighbors. I think he had very good neighbors.
Exactly, like no one was complaining that you're making noise or something?
No, I put, first my mom, she was like, Nikal ja bhai, don't come back. Then I realized, yeah, I'm making so much noise. And then फिर मुझे किसी ने कहा, yeah, you can put these headphones in your amp. तो ये तुम लगा सकते हो. And then you can
and
play.
That's where technology helps us all as well.
So I used to wear headphones and I play guitar whole night. No, without AC. In that room.
In that room. That's where passion comes.
That is passion, true. That is
your fingers are all messed up, and
but
then
my fingers are dead, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I say I was too lazy to do it.
You know, I aspire of learning any musical instrument, but especially rebab, because I love the sound of it. But then my nails come in the way. Of course, I can't like have shorter nails and do that simultaneously. But before we move on to a very fun-filled game that we have planned for all of our guests, I think we're going to listen to a song by Jawad.
Yeah, absolutely, Jawad. So
sure.
let's hit us with a song.
शफकत अमानत अली का गाना है and आँखों के सागर.
Oh wow,
yeah, it is difficult. Let's see अगर गा सका. आँखों के सागर, होंठों के सागर, आँखों के सागर, होंठों के सागर, ले डूबे हमें, ले डूबे हमें, आँखों के सागर, होंठों के सागर, ले डूबे हमें, ले डूबे हमें, पलकों से ऐसे पलकों को छू लो के जब दिल मिले तो मंजिल मिले आँखों के सागर तड़पना मेरा हंसना तेरा नींदे मेरी सपना तेरा तुम भी ना समझो हम भी ना समझे के जब दिल मिले तो मंजिल मिले आँखों के सागर होठों के सागर.
This was amazing, amazing, Jawad. It was so nice.
And don't you just love this song? Because these people have been our real icons, I think, traditionally. Shafqat Amanat Ali, earlier we had Umair Singh and Zohaib Hassan as well. I've been inspired by these people, and I think they've done justice to their music.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, as we promised, this is going to be a very fun-filled segment. Ahmed has some riddles prepared for the guests. And before going there, I want to ask Haziq how a genius spends his Eid day.
Yes, first in the morning my mother gives me a chocolate and then I go to Eid namaz in a very big hurry. And then as I told you, my grandfather lives near my house.
Right, he lives
so
just
me and
a
my
few
father
steps away.
Yes, so me and my father are finding him in the mosque and then we all come home together. And after me getting Eid, we go to his house and then we eat stuff.
What about your projects? You still work on your projects on Eid as well?
No.
Or is it a break for you?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yes. I literally enjoy my Eid to the fullest.
I'm pretty sure he knows how to enjoy more than we know how to enjoy.
Yes.
Right, now, so we're going to be moving towards the very fun part of our show as well, where we promised you that we're going to have some good fun entertainment, and we've got a good game planned for you. And it's a riddle. What do you feel about riddles, Shiza? I've got a lot of them in my technological
I think
device.
they're very tricky. That's what they're supposed to be, right?
So what if we start?
No, they're not difficult, they're fun. They're actually really basic, you just have to think a lot.
Right, so I'm going to start with Sidra because she is a teacher and we know how we like teachers.
It's fair. Tables have turned today,
That is
Sidra.
unfair, seriously.
No, because yes, okay, so Sidra, how many cats can you put in an empty box?
Seriously?
But this is actually a really easy one.
Seriously, stop.
Seriously?
Stop.
Well, I'm just...
No, stop.
Oh. How many cats can you put in an empty
box? Yeah.
As much as you want.
Wrong.
But that was a good answer, yes.
Yeah, but...
the box was empty.
One, because after that the box won't
be empty anymore.
Oh, logic.
So now you have an idea of how the questions will be.
Oh.
Yes. Right. Dr. Maru.
Okay.
If you may, please.
Okay. You might have to sleep on this one. What has one head, 1 foot, and 4 legs?
1 head, 1 foot, and 4 legs.
Come on, use your clinical psychology on this.
You are a genius, Dr. Maruk. You know.
This is quite complex.
No, but once you find out the answer, you'll be like, oh, I knew it.
1 head, 1 foot, and 4 legs.
Does anyone else know
That's
the answer?
quite tricky.
No, I think her time's up. You gotta.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna pass it on to the next person, right?
No, you're gonna tell her the answer.
Well, the answer is.
1 foot and 4
She already gave you the hint.
1 head also, I guess.
It's a bed because she said you have to sleep on this.
See, I just said you might have to sleep on this one.
Right. I'm gonna go to Haziq now. I'm gonna because you're a genius. I'm gonna bring a very
What is foot? Yeah.
genius.
What is foot, by the way?
What is foot?
4 feet,
Four
right?
feet.
A bed has 4 feet,
A
right?
head,
One
the
head.
feet,
How does
and
one
4 legs.
One.
The next part
What
is
is it?
yeah,
Always
bed
is,
has
right.
4 feet, not 1 foot.
Right.
I was thinking about 1
Yes, so
foot.
let's.
4 legs, 1 foot.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is what I was
good.
thinking
Can
about.
we, yes, can we, now we'll go to Hazik with a very genius type of riddle, right? How many seconds are there in 1 year?
Oh, the answer will be 60 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 24 multiplied by multiplied
Keep
by
on multiplying.
multiplied by 7 and multiplied
You
by
do know you have to give an
52.
answer. You
The
don't have
answer
to
is
keep
this.
multiplying.
The answer
It's
is
equal
this.
to the answer.
Okay, yeah. So I told
That was a shortcut.
I hate maths for everyone. here.
Absolutely
That's my
hate it.
embarrassing moment that I hate maths. Okay, right, wrong, right. So my question was, how many seconds are there in 1 year? And the answer is 12. 2nd of January, 2nd of February, 2nd of March, 2nd of April, and you can continue till the 2nd of December.
You are right.
It's a
Yes.
wordplay, basically.
No, actually, there aren't 12 seconds. There are actually 13 seconds.
How?
I mean, like February is the 2nd month in a year.
Right. I might not be a genius, but I think I got that one
Are
right.
you higher
Right.
than the average person?
Yes.
One
Okay.
minute.
Right.
Yes, of course,
Now,
we
Umair,
agree with that.
Umair, what has 13 hearts but no other organs?
13 hearts and
Hearts.
Hearts, yeah, I got
and
it.
no other organs.
I know.
I know.
No, no cheating.
Okay, you know. Then tell me.
But this is very easy. This is very
13
common.
hearts.
Hearts. Simple.
13 hearts?
Yeah, simple.
And no
No other organs. Hearts.
Yeah. Yeah. Hearts then.
No, the answer is a deck of
Deck
playing
of
cards.
Yes.
You were saying cards, you thought heart. And because if you cheat, yeah, I'm going to put a penalty on you on this show. Don't you worry.
Even I don't know that.
Okay, I don't
actually
know.
very
I don't play
whispering.
cards.
Same. I don't either. That's why I don't
I don't know this.
Okay. All right. What do you call that's for Dr. Saiba. What do you call a bear without an ear? A bear without an ear.
I know.
I think I
No,
know.
I think
I
everybody
know
knows
Yes.
Bear without an
this.
ear.
Without an ear.
That's easy actually.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Take your time.
Bear
5
foot,
seconds.
Barefoot
5,
something.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You call it a B,
B,
because
yes.
B-E-A-R,
That's
you
right,
just
yeah.
remove the
Yeah.
ear and you call it a B. So this one's for our producers as well. So yes. So
Okay.
Do you want to take the next one?
Who am I going to ask? I think we're done.
No. No. You still have to ask Jawad.
Oh, right. Okay.
And we can't be done. We can ask them 2 to 3 until
I'm
we
going to ask you as well, you know.
All right.
Where is the ocean the deepest? Like, what part of the ocean is the deepest?
What part of the ocean is the deepest?
I have a very philosophical answer to that.
The floor of the ocean is the deepest, I guess.
You want to give it to him? Yeah, that's right.
That's
I think
actually right,
A
yes.
round of applause, I think, for Jawad. That the bottom of the
The
ocean.
bottom of the ocean.
So yes, so Jawad got one right. Right.
Actually, it's Mariana Trench.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Sidra again.
right.
No,
No, it's Shiza
no,
now.
it's you.
I'm gonna ask Shiza a riddle as well. Okay. What are 2 things you wouldn't eat after waking up?
A sleeping pill. But these are my answers, okay?
Okay.
There's no
yeah.
right or wrong. A sleeping pill and anything that has caffeine in it. I know, whatever.
Wrong.
Or
That's-
dinner, or
So you
dinner.
think too much and you get a riddle wrong. You gotta keep it easy. So anybody knows this. You can raise your
Dinner
hand.
and lunch.
Absolutely. Hazik
I
got
said
this right.
dinner, hey.
No, you said a sleeping pill and you said a caffeine
But then I said
oriented
dinner.
something.
Okay, but okay, I give you that.
Right. So, who do you think won this round? You want to give it to someone?
Jawad did, obviously.
Right. And what about you? I think you gave a fabulous answer as well.
Well, I partially won.
Even I partially won. That was logically right.
All right. Okay.
Yes, we have to give you that.
Right. Well, I've got another one for Sidra, right?
Come on.
What is still dirty after washing?
The scrub.
No, the water, the scrub. Good try, but some of us might not use a scrub, right? Okay. Right. You want this?
Okay.
Water. The water is basically.
So I'm going to ask.
Still there, yes.
Anything that is not washed can also be dirty.
Okay. Yes. Next.
Okay, Umair.
That's so so deep.
Yes.
Back to the
Okay,
school.
Umair, well, this is a good one. What's as big as an elephant but weighs 0 kg?
And an elephant weighs a ton. We all know that, obviously. Yes.
What? Repeat it.
What is as big as an elephant but
Yeah.
weighs 0 kg?
I know.
I have a philosophical
You cannot
answer to
interrupt
that.
in between.
You do? We're
please.
going to listen to that.
Philosophical.
Okay.
That's the physical answer.
What?
5
That's
seconds.
big.
All right. Time's up. Anyone else? Yeah.
I know.
No, I don't know
The
this.
space around the planets, or yes, the
Oh
space.
dear God, no.
I think I get a headache now. By
You know what, Dr. Maruk,
Now you're getting it. I
So
have
what
a
is the answer?
philosophical
What
answer
is
to
the
that.
answer?
Yeah, I want to know the
Human
answer.
soul.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
That's a really heavy.
No, yes,
It's
yes,
like
yes,
that.
yes.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Heavy
elephant's
for the
shadow
emotions.
is the answer.
Right.
But light in weight.
You know,
we
as
see the
Dr.
philosophical
Maruk, Dr. Maruk is actually.
We've got to keep it together.
Wow.
Right. So
That's
the
why they don't
elephant
have to-
shadow, it was the answer. Umair got it wrong. Sidra, of course, got it right. But let's see if Sidra can get this right now.
Come on.
What is yours but is used much more
Name.
often by...
Wow.
Sidra is out of the game now. Sidra. Okay. Right. Let's ask Dr. Saiba. What gets quickly wet while drying?
Quickly wets while?
Quickly wet while drying. While you're drying.
Towel.
Was that Why would you? You're failing my show and you're failing my talk.
Maybe
Okay.
it's again. Yeah.
Right. From now on, nobody interrupts because we have
You
a
only
form-
answer your own question.
Yes, because we have a format to follow. This is getting embarrassing. Right. Okay. I'll ask Jawad this one,
Okay.
right? Because you won the last round as well. So I think, what disappears the second you start talking about it?
What disappear when you start talking about?
This
Repeat.
I know.
What disappears
I know.
the second you start talking about it?
The word you speak.
No, actually, silence
Silence.
disappears. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually close enough. You know, the words you speak. That's
Yeah,
what I
but you're
said.
breaking the silence.
Oh
right?
yeah, you're breaking the silence. Okay.
Right, right. Who do you want to ask next?
Dr. Maruk. is here.
Okay, Dr. Maruk. How can somebody walk for 8 days without sleeping?
8 days without sleeping.
Yes.
How can
Give us a philosophical answer to that.
8 days.
By activating the subconscious mind and connecting it with unconscious, subconscious, and conscious.
Okay, I love
You
I'll
can be
translate
very
that one.
active.
I think the translation to that is she doesn't know.
exactly.
Yes, you know? You know, Shida?
Yeah,
What's the
by
answer?
sleeping at the night.
Yes, by sleeping only at night. So that person can walk 8 days.
8 days straight, you can
Or
walk.
by walking at the daytime.
That's what I
Oh,
just said.
that's the
right.
question, Hazik.
No, like how 8 days. A day is actually taken.
Okay,
day
okay,
plus
right,
night.
right. Let's ask one more from Shiza and we'll move towards another
Why,
thing as well.
but this is unfair. I can't ask you because you're holding the phone.
So that's the perks of being an anchor sitting on the right side. Now you understand. Right, what goes up when the water comes down?
You know, I know this one.
I'm sure. It's easy as caffeine and a sleeping pill. What goes up when the water goes down? Time up, Shiza. Anybody want to make a guess?
Steam?
The umbrella.
Umbrella.
Yes.
I knew it was related to rain. I had no idea.
The
Dude.
doctor is trying to give the biological
Right.
answer. Everyone is relating the answer with their feet.
So there's one thing. if there's one thing I can, Shiza, if there's one thing I can take out from these riddles, I think I understand that a genius would give answers according to his domain of science.
True.
While Dr. Maruk was going so deep in
psychological. We are going to have that conversation after the show, you and me.
Oh, but yes, of course. But I'm sure Sidra actually had a list of these riddles already, and that's why she was able to guess one of them. Right, time now for a short break. When we come back, we're going to have some more fun. Stay tuned. Eid Mubarak. Welcome back, and now we've got a really fun game plan for you. And the concept always starts from where you perceive it. And because Zumair was saying that there was one point, then somebody told him that he can have headphones and play his guitar without disturbing his neighbors or without being kicked out of the house by his mom as well. So we're going to divide into two teams. This is, of course, the fabulous, the energetic my team. And Shiza can have the
even more fabulous team, you know.
Right. So what's going to happen is we're going to give these people these headphones, and a song is being played on the mobile. And what they're going to do is the other team's going to ask them a word, and because they can't hear it, they've got to read the lips, and they're going to tell them what the word is. So 2 words each. That makes 6 words,
right?
And then we get to decide who wins. Obviously,
well, doesn't that make 4 words?
No, 3 guess 2 words each. 2 3s are 6.
Oh, everyone's going to take the turn.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Brilliant.
So of course you can start first. I'll give the phone to my team, and you can just put your own mobile.
Have you guys
phone
decided who's going to wear them?
Yeah, you first. Sidra's going first.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, why am I supposed to go first every time?
Because the love we have for teachers.
The word how she ate.
Ladies first.
Yeah. We will say the word, and then she'll have to guess it reading.
Okay. You're live.
Good answer.
We have
They're going to ask. No, we're not going to ask.
Who is speaking?
I'm telling they're asking.
Can you hear me?
I will.
It's so on.
Okay. Right. It's on. You're going to ask her one word. It can be any word.
Hazik, you're going to ask because you know the word. You've thought about it? Okay.
Okay. Right. First word from Dr. Saiba, then from Hazik. Yes.
But it's not from normal vocabulary.
No, then don't. Then don't.
I mean, like it's from
to speak the word.
You just speak the word. You just speak the word. Yes.
Freedom.
Freedom.
1 point. Yes. Yes.
That was great. That was actually very nice.
It was easy.
Yeah.
Okay, put them on your ears again because I think this was as.
Okay, I have to whisper.
Yes.
But still, I can hear her.
Just wear your headphones. Yes.
How would we know that she's saying
I
the
was
same word?
No, you're not
she just
whispering. You're
whispered.
just saying it in a very low tone. Yes, please.
Okay. I have to say again?
Yes. Any other word?
Conscious.
Can you repeat it? A little?
Conscious.
Lotion?
This was brilliant. I think she's doing a
Lotion.
great job.
What was the word?
Conscious.
So we got 1 right, so that means 1 point for us,
Yes,
right?
1 point for you.
Next, right? Let's move it
Okay.
on now. And Hazik can ask 2 words, right? 2 words each, and 1 word absolutely carries 1 point.
But
So-
the first one was brilliant.
So the
Sidra,
word
by
was
the way.
conscious, right?
I'm
You're going to
sorry.
tell the word as well.
I think,
The song's playing?
It's nice.
Hazik,
yeah, song's nice by the way.
change the word. It's too
Repeat.
No, I think
Repeat.
it can go.
Okay, I'm good. Change the word. Oh God. Okay. Eid al-Fitr.
Repeat.
Eid al-Fitr.
He's doing it right.
He's actually making the
Okay,
right.
one more time, repeat it.
But be a little more clear with the pronunciation, with the lips.
Eid al-Fitr.
It is just out there.
You give up?
On.
This guy is prodigy, man.
Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr.
That is brilliant.
Jawad, don't make us lose.
Okay, I was not expecting
No.
that.
Put
So
them.
we have one
No,
more.
you still have one more word. You've got one more
Okay.
word. 2 words each.
2
right.
words each. all right.
Second word, right?
Okay.
Wait.
I was actually enjoying the song as well.
Workaholic.
I love this kid.
What? All of you got to stay calm, please. Yes.
Workaholic.
Are you saying frog?
No. Okay, he said workaholic.
Workaholic. Okay.
What did he say frog? So lotion, frog. Right.
It was not even close to frog.
Right, Umair and
Dr. Maruk, yes.
Dr. Maruk, yes.
Okay, good.
Spiritual healing.
That's 2 words actually. That's 2 words. You need
Or
one.
just pick one of them.
Connected with each other, however. Healing.
Repeat.
Healing.
I can't even see your lips moving like properly.
Okay, a little clearer. Can you
Healing. Healing.
Say it again.
No, your time's up.
Time's up.
It was such a simple word.
It looks like elephant.
It was healing.
Healing.
Right.
Okay.
Right, next word.
He's
Yes,
gonna
next
ask me
word.
again.
Next word.
Okay.
Oh, the song is of why I did tell you.
Why did you tell me? You can just play it again, I think.
Okay, it's playing now.
Yeah.
Archetypes.
Change the word, please.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to
It's
get.
very
Difficult.
Easy word, please.
Close your clinical psychology.
Just open up to a simple vocabulary.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Architecture.
You're really hard to understand.
Okay. Just say it at once. Don't break
Architecture. Architecture.
it up. Okay.
Okay, now.
No. The word's perfect. The word's perfect.
I didn't get it. What
Okay.
she said.
You're done. You're done.
Another word I have that's more simple.
No, this was perfectly fine.
It was simple?
Okay, I think you can go ahead.
No, I think that was fine. Right? You want one more? Okay, one more try. Can you put the headphones back on?
No.
That's like third one on me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
See where you
Not going
stand.
to count this.
Mind. Mind.
पैसे
हर कोई अपनी तरह सोचता है.
Can you do that for? Mind. You missed architecture, you missed mind. So
You missed healing.
you missed healing.
You missed healing. It was the simplest words.
I guess money is on your mind.
It's on your mind.
it is actually.
You want to pass this on, please?
Yeah. Okay, so you can go first.
Right. So I think
You have to guess 2 words.
Shiza, we scored 1 point out of 6, right?
Yeah. Didn't he get 1 as well? Okay, no, he
No,
didn't. That's
we,
right.
we
Okay.
got 1 point, right? Right. So fingers crossed. You got to win this, right?
I'll try my best.
Yes.
All right.
Well, otherwise, you know,
Ready?
those who don't win are called losers.
Really?
It's too loud music.
Okay.
That's
That's the
Seriously, it is too loud.
Okay, it's okay. That's the point of it. That's how the game works. Yes.
Yes. The Ghana.
Yes.
Water. Water.
That's what.
Book.
No. She said water.
Itna
Right.
music?
Second. Yes. That's the point of the game. That's how we do it. Right. Second
Okay.
question.
Potter.
Change the word. Change the word.
Okay.
It's too rhyming.
All right. Teaching.
Again?
Teaching. Teaching.
Dance.
how.
This gets better as we go. She said teaching. And you said
fun.
dance. So
The
right.
venue.
Let's move it
Dance
to
for
Haziq now.
teaching. How is that even possible? Okay, Hazik's turn now.
I think 1 point is enough. I'm feeling 1 point is enough.
Make sure that
Okay.
you're not.
Now we're relying on Haziq.
Oh, great.
Cutie is so excited.
I can't fit these in my ears.
Just hold them. I don't think you
Right,
can.
ready?
Really? Okay.
Ready? Okay.
Don't cheat, yeah.
Don't cheat. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
please. The word,
All right.
the word.
Mathematics.
Macbeth?
No. Good one. Good word. I actually thought he's gonna get that one because of his genius. Okay, second word now. second
Okay. All right. Circumstances. Circumstances.
Stimulate?
I love this
Okay,
game.
because we got 3 from Umair, I think Haziq gets 3 words,
Okay,
right?
okay,
One
fair
more.
enough.
One more?
Yeah,
You'll
one
have
more.
one more.
Okay, easy one. All right. All right. Guitar.
Dark?
No. Well done. Well done. Next.
Dr. Maruf, we're relying on
He
you
said
now.
guitar.
You have to score at
I've
least 1
always before
point.
that.
The one before, the first one was mathematics.
Okay.
The second was circumstances, and the
Okay.
third one was guitar. So good, well done, good try. Sportsman spirit is on, yeah? Umair, we're all counting on you now for the last one.
And Dr. Maruf, we are counting on you.
Heavy load on my shoulders, actually.
I'm sure you
Oh,
can
the
do it.
music's amazing.
My choice is being seconded by
Doubtful.
everyone, yes? Right, yes, Umair.
Money. Money.
Melody?
No, wrong.
You were close, it's money.
It was money.
Oh.
I told you money's on his mind.
That's what I said.
Right, next, second word. Second word,
Okay.
please.
Effusion.
No, change the word, change the word.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Artist. Artist. Artist.
No, that's it. You're giving the game away. That's it. Last time. Last 5
I
seconds.
can't see your lips
Okay, 5,
moving.
4, 3. Tell her time.
Heart? Heart?
That's
Yeah,
it.
something like that.
He said artist.
Artist? Oh my god.
Yeah. Can you pass me? Can you pass it on to me as well? So I think a round of applause for everyone. Everybody did a fabulous
Oh,
job.
we won.
No, we
This
won.
thing,
Yeah,
yeah, we
so,
won.
I think it was a very fabulous job by everyone, but of course, at the end of the day, it's only one winner, and that's my team. So Eid Mubarak, Shiza, and well done.
Well, Mubarak, Eid Mubarak to all of you who are watching, guys.
Right, so well done, and I think we had some good answers. I thought lotion was one of
It
them.
was so funny. And you said what
Macbeth.
spiritual when he said money?
Yeah,
You
I
said
did
mind when he said
Mind.
money. How?
And
No,
when
I
I
said
said
paise.
dance,
Not even close.
So
and when I said dance,
Dance for was for what?
he was saying teaching.
Teaching.
Oh,
teaching, right? So we've had a good segment, but let's just for once give everybody a round of
Yeah,
applause. I think
it was
everybody
amazing.
did fabulous job. Now, of course, we were short on time as well. There is a time limit which we have to obey as well, and as much as we want to continue this, I think we'll be forced to end this as soon as we can. But Eid Mubarak to all of you as well. But before we go towards the closing, we're going to take one message from all of you which you would like to give out to all those people out there, the entire nation or the entire world as well. We'll start from Sidra.
All right, I would love to just say or conclude that we need to take care of our friends, families, but most importantly, we need to take care of all the people who do not tell you that there might be need, but they are actually being needy, might be financially or might be spiritually. So we need to take care of their needs also.
Right. Thank you so much, Jawad.
Okay, me, and I don't know what to say, but I think that I should say that we need to be polite and humble with each and with each others. That's it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
polite
is a
and-
great message.
yeah.
Of
Yes,
one
of
itself.
course. Yes. Well,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Same. Okay, stay polite and go see your family and be good with them and share happiness, sing song with them and eat good with them.
Eat
and
good.
Stay
Yes.
healthy.
Obviously, Dr. Maruk, do you have any message you'd like to give out to all your loved ones?
Sure. Never think negative because healing energy lie within ourselves. So we can heal ourselves. It's not the second person who's going to heal us. It's always we. We have those energies because every one of us is basically exhibiting positive and negative energies. So we must need to focus on the positive energies in order to heal ourselves.
And I love how soothing her voice is.
Yes, absolutely. That's why Shiza said we got to sit with you after the show as well. There's a lot of energies mixed up. I need to differentiate between good and bad. Right,
I
Azik.
think positive is really hard because the brain
It's
thinks hard.
Oh.
Because the scientists have said that a human brain thinks 70% negative in the whole day.
Right. Is there anything you'd like to say on this Eid to the entire world out there?
Like when somebody degrades you, don't take it seriously because they're just jealous of you, and keep your aims high and enjoy this Eid. And Eid Mubarak to all of the Muslims around the world.
That was the message.
And of course, Dr. Saba as well. Do you have any message?
I want to give the message that be friendly with people and be humble, be kind, and just focus in your life, in your aims.
Right. And Shiza, what would be your message to everyone?
Well, I know that all of you are going out to have fun, to have party outside because it is the occasion of festivities. Make sure you don't litter around. Make the environment clean. Keep the environment clean, and just spend all your life with a sense of brotherhood and unity that you're feeling right now on this day. The life is going to be amazing, I tell you after that.
And I think on this special occasion and many other occasions to come, like Shiza mentioned earlier on the show as well, and I'll second that please don't forget those underprivileged sections of society, especially our brothers in Palestine, our brothers in Kashmir, our brothers in Syria, our Muslim brothers all around the world who are suffering, whether it's the African nations, whether they're suffering from war, whether they're suffering from state terrorism, whether it's occupation, illegal occupation. I think we've got to remember each and every one of them, and we've got to send our love to them as well. And our prayers are obviously the best thing we can offer them, and we can raise our voices wherever we are, because like I said, that little bit of what we do can go on a long way.
Everything counts. Every little thing counts.
And on that note, I think because we're short on time as well, we've had a great fun-filled segments, and we've had a great fun Eid up till now. We wish this continued, but it will obviously in our own personal domains. Thank you very much to our guests who were here as well. Eid Mubarak to you once again. And on that note, we'll have to say goodbye, but before we go, we're going to have a very special song by both Umair and Jawad as a special treat to all our viewers on this Eid. 1, 2, 3.
Eid Mubarak.
मेरी आँखों से निंदिया ले गया था दूर एक गाँव है वहाँ ठंडी छाँव है बहती नदिया है जाना है नदिया के पार कर मेरा इंतजार मेरा बिछड़ा है यार मेरा बिछड़ा है यार करे मेरा इंतजार मेरा बिछड़ा यार मेरा बिछड़ा यार Something like